Good morning, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Poe. I am your host, Don Poe, and today we're going to be discussing Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to any of you fathers out there. Father's Day was invented in the early 20th century in the United States, primarily through the efforts of Sonora Smart Dodd in Spokane, Washington. She was inspired by a Mother's Day sermon to honor her father, a Civil War veteran who raised her and her siblings alone after her mother's death. The first Father's Day celebration took place on June 19th, 1910 in Spokane, Washington. It took several decades to gain widespread recognition. Father's Day was officially recognized as a national holiday in 1972. So there's your Father's Day facts. Now, Father's Day, remember, school, it was always so cool when I was growing up as a kid. It was always like, hey everybody, Father's Day is coming up. Depending on your teacher, they would bring cups and stuff. Like, they would go out of their way. I remember school was so much different growing up than it is now. But one time I got spanked in school, and the teacher, the principal, he had grabbed my arm, left fingerprints on there. My dad went up there and almost beat the principal up. And you know what? And then after the principal told him what I did, then I got spanked by my dad too. But it was the point that my dad said, look, that's my child. You gonna discipline him? No, I am. I discipline him. You tell me. That's what fathers are supposed to do. We're that nuclear family thing, that mother and father in a household. Well, there's so much more behind that too. Just knowing your genealogy, just knowing the person that helped create you. That's a big thing. Now, yeah, a little bit of emotion there. For whatever reason, I've been really hypersensitive of others' feelings. I have no idea. It's just something that I'm going through mentally, not even mentally. It's just something that I'm doing right now. My mind is producing these chemicals to allow me to get emotion like that brought to the surface, like that. And it's human. It's natural. It's good. It's not bad. You fight it, and then you'll suffer later on, because that shit's a gas tank and it'll overflow. So find your father and let that overflow to him. Hug him, kiss him, tell him you love him. Let the people that help create you be honored for making you. Now, some people don't have good relations with their fathers. And if it's not too late to mend those fences, if it's not too late to grab a couple planks and put them down so you're able to walk through there properly and talk to each other, that'd be great. You should do that. My father is no longer here, which I joke around a lot and say that's a good thing for the world that he's no longer here, because he was cool. Don't get me wrong, I can honor my father properly. He was funny when he needed to be in. Was definitely a father. Like, do as I say, not as I do. Don't be talking back. Men do this, women do that. He taught me. He may have taught me some things that I don't think were proper for a child to learn. The same as I've taught my children, and the same as all of us have one time or another did something in front of our children or taught them something that we probably shouldn't have. But that's a part of being a parent, growing. Now, I really want to make one thing perfectly clear. There are only fathers that are biological men. So I'm not going to entertain any other ideas. I'm not going to let some two same gender relationship of like maybe two women and the one's the stud and it's Father's Day. No, we're not doing that. We're not living in delusions no more. Just got double Mother's Day, that's all. I probably shouldn't even touch on subjects like that, but that's just how I feel. And it is Father's Day, and I make sure people know that fathers have penises. They help create life, because it takes a woman and a man to create life. The woman doesn't create life. The man doesn't create life. They both create life. Then the woman actually bears the life into this atmosphere from the atmosphere inside her belly. Wow. Who would have thought Father's Day would have turned into this? But we're going to have a great Father's Day. That we are. We're going to keep this really, really short. Really short. I got a lot going on. It is Father's Day. I released a new album today, Rocky Top Tennessee. If you have yet to listen to it, I would greatly appreciate your ear for a minute, and maybe you could tell me some tweaks I could do, maybe some ideas of your own. Let me know, chat. Obviously not in this particular format here, but if you would go over to YouTube and check out that Rocky Top Tennessee. Rocky Top Tennessee. And happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day. Get out here. Tell other men happy Father's Day. You bump into each other everywhere. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. You see that guy over there head down? Not having a good day? Leave him alone. Don't go over and wish him happy Father's Day, because he might have some shit on his mind. 1.